everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion, plays the Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. We're on random runs and we're having a good time. Last run, well, I don't know, maybe a daily has gone up in the interim period. I never am going to say no to an Isaac run. But maybe there's been a daily that went up during an interim period, but the last run that I recorded got pretty close. We very nearly died on an accidental Black Rune boss rush. I mean, I deliberately went to boss rush. I deliberately used the Black Rune. But the death part of it was unintentional. I had neglected to remember that when you use the Black Rune on boss rush, it forces you to do boss rush. I thought I was being a sneaky dude and stealing all the items for free, but anyway, long and short of it is we ended up winning. So if you sequence broke these videos and you watch them out of order, first off, stop hacking. Secondly, there you go. It's spoiled for you. It's still worth watching, though. We had some good times and places that remind me. I'm trying to something, leave it all behind me. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. Everyone keeps telling me I like to sing. I'm bad at it, but I like doing it. I'm not easily embarrassed, at least not anymore at this stage of my life. Everyone says you might have a good voice if you sing from the diaphragm. I require, like, hyper-specific direction on how to do that. I don't understand what it means to sing from the diaphragm, because I have to sing from my mouth. Like, I should be using my diaphragm more, but then it becomes like, hey, hey, hey. Like, I don't know what that, I can't not do that. That's the only thing I can do in that voice is that one Metallica song from, like, 2004, when they were in the period where, you know, it was pre the Metallica Renaissance to some extent. Here I'm going, something like that. Ah! Gotta be honest, that actually sounded like almost sane. Like that was almost bad, but real singing. Maybe I figured it out live here. Move into the lucrative world of being just a fairly bad singer. There we go, get dusted. Miter's great, of course. That's... If you're not going to use a reroll on that, what are you going to use a reroll on? So, Mom's Toenail is actually really bad. But I'm going to take it, and I'm going to take it because I never take it. And I don't have anything else taking up that slot right now. It might cost us our deal with the devil here, but we're in like a post... Oh, I mean, it didn't cost us to deal with the devil. We cost ourselves to deal with the devil. We're living in a post 1,000,000% universe here. So what do we care about, you know, mixing it up a bit? You don't need to kill that guy. In fact, we should be more brazen with our choices if they're fun. I'm not saying we should be like, oh, there's plan C. We're dead. Wow, what a zany run, you know, which is... Not many people seem to want me to do that, but there are those of you out there where I just think to myself, like, what do you want this video to be? Like, some people are really like, NL, use plan C. It kills you. That's not zany. Thank you, Mom's Toenail. To just die, like, without any benefit is not zany. But I rag on plan C so much, it could be a spot on the NL bingo card, you know? So, you don't have to go down that road. That's okay. But I'm... You know when a comedian gets pretentious? They stop talking about telling jokes and they start to say things like, really into the science of comedy. You know, that's where I am with zaniness. I'm not into zaniness anymore. Zaniness is very old hat. What I'm into is what makes an efficient zane. You know, what makes a genuine zane? Because just doing something random isn't zany. It has to be something that's like a low percentage chance to be disproportionately great for you, but the median payout is bad. I think that's my distillation of what makes a zane appropriate. Is if there's a very low chance that it works out for you, but if it works out for you, it's great. Versus, or you get some reward at least. Versus it just being bad to begin with. I will take Mom's Perfume. Mom's Perfume lowers our rate of fire, but also lowers our tier cap. It is a very boring, but decent upgrade. And we might be kind of saddled with those for a while here, because I did cost myself the deal with the devil. Mind you, we got a lot of Spirit Hearts after that point. I'm eager to use those. This would be Small Rock if somebody up there likes us. Get out of there. yeah, so we kind of whiffed on our deal with the devil. At least it seems like we'll probably whiff on our deal with the devil, but life goes on. Looking for a 7-cent item, did not get one. I would probably take Jar of Flies there if we had the cash. D6, it's not a dime a dozen, but Jar of Flies is a really nice shortcut to having decent damage. Probably save one bomb for our boss fight here instead of a second secret room that's, you know, could have something good, but probably it's better served helping me out immediately on this boss fight. But can't really complain. It would be really, really nice to get a deal with the devil, though. Undeserved, but very, very nice. Okay, where are you going here, buddy? We just want to make sure we're not dropping a bomb on him right as he's about to teleport every time. I think we might have gotten him anyway, but dude is never not teleporting. There we go. Didn't get a deal, didn't deserve one. You know what? I do want a speed upgrade. Can you engineer a worse caffeine pill? Like, it's actually good, but it's just so petty. We got a speed upgrade that came with a speed downgrade. Lovely. Well, we get a bomb. We'll probably do that. But yeah, Spirit Hearts are crushing it right now. But running on Isaac's base stats plus a single tiers upgrade is not really my idea of a fun run long term. It's not even really my idea of a fun run on the Flooded Caves 1. So I am eager to press forward from this position. Onwards, did you see that? I was really hoping that would reveal Magic Mush. And then we could... That's an applied science of Zane right there. If we'd gotten a good mushroom item out of that, thanks to holding onto Mom's toenail, which at present has done almost nothing for us. But one day, dude. One day it may hit an enemy. Oh, jeez. That's embarrassing. Dude, that's the ticket right there. Speed upgrade plus piercing shot. I would take piercing shots over almost any single damage upgrade. It just doesn't help that much on most bosses, but it makes rooms so much easier. On some rooms, like, if we can hit 3 enemies, as far as I'm concerned, we're doing 10.5 damage per shot. If we can hit 6 enemies, then as far as I'm concerned, we're doing 21 damage per shot. Just makes your life that much easier. Bomb. When we get a bomb, we got a lot of... It found the secret room for me. The Zane is real. I really, like... I wrote off that trinket, Mom's Broken Toenail, because I used it maybe the week that Rebirth came out, and it stepped on a boss, and I went, this is amazing. And then 2 rooms later, it stepped on me, and I said, I'm never using this again. We might be going... Oh, where is it? It was up here. We might be going down the same road eventually here. That's fine. But for now, it did find a secret room for me. How does that fit into the science of Zane? I don't know. Maybe if you pay me $20,000 a year, I will, you know, give you a bachelor's degree in Zane from the University of Thank You for Your Money. I mean, you gotta take it for 4 years, obviously, and if you get a 49 in a class instead of a 51, then you gotta take it again. It's a complicated situation. You know, it's all politics. I'm sorry. Hematemesis. It's actually good. We have been rolling on no red hearts ever since I lost a bunch of them by being an idiot. I think this is our floor, because we got a 100% deal with the devil chance. This is the floor where we're going to make our best effort to get ahead. Oh, that sucked. So we're going to take our time here. I might go back to the mob trap room if we find ourselves in a lucky enough situation to be able to blow those things up. We do have 1 luck. It's enough to expect maybe getting a bomb. I don't know if I want to spend a key and then spend 5 cents to buy a bomb, and then spend that bomb to open 2 stone chests, which then requires us to fight 3 waves of enemies. It's starting to get to the point where the value proposition turns a little bit in the other direction, but wow. Not necessarily bad, though. That was a bad room on my part. Joker card is good. Reroll. Spider mod is not great. It's just okay. But I think it is worth holding in most situations. Now, 1 bomb for 2 Spirit Hearts might be fine. But honestly, with the Miter, I'm not too worried about it. Was there a battery charge in the shop? Because we could use one. Knowing that we're definitely gonna get to deal with the devil. I'm all in that department. Come on. Come on, though. And what are we looking for? Tears or damage, please. Both are not in a dire position, but there is a battery charge. Both are not in a dire position, but I would desire them. They're in a desire position. Is that a subreddit yet? I don't even want to know. Okay, Bighorn. Actually, it's been a while since I came up with a new Lion's Law. You know, there's some Lion Laws of Isaac. Way back in the day, you always fought Monstro first. And that's a blast from the freaking past, dude. But seriously, it used to be like first floor, so you know we're gonna fight Monstro, and then it was Monstro. It happened with alarming regularity. Maybe it's confirmation bias, but I was younger and more naive at that time, so I thought I had superpowers. Not really, but maybe like a little bit. The new Lion's Law, and this is like Lion's Law 81. If you have poor damage, you will fight Bighorn. It's just this boss only shows up when you're like, I could really use a damage upgrade. Okay, I would like to submit an appeal about that damage. I feel like the hitbox on that was a little jacked, but it's like the #1 complaint now. It used to be like, that thing didn't hit me. Now it's, oh, excuse me, game developer, your hitboxes are slightly... Yeah, I've got to give this game a 5. Like, the hitboxes just don't feel right. Like, I think that I didn't hit him. Now, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, sure. Occasional hitbox jankiness. Isaac, I don't know. This boss fight, man. Let's go. Let's go. You can't touch those, I forgot. Magic Mush. Everything is in its right place. Okay, I mean, thank God we didn't take Magic Mush first, but I think you go this, then this, because we definitely want it, although we don't get to, like, double down on it. That, then we leave. And then I'm going to be a little silly because our D6 is already ready and hope there's a teleport room. It doesn't seem like there is. We're going to do this. Oh, okay. Work with me. Work with me. He's done it. Okay, you know what? I got 9 lives. Let's go. Let's go. I don't even think I want to use this once, but I will. And then I'll go pretty deep on this one. Did you have to do that? I'm so mind flooded right now. I'm not worried about losing the life. The life is irrelevant, dude. But I can't believe that's the time that Mom chose to come down. I was just about to use the D6 on the potato peeler. The only reason I had not done it was because there was the chance that we could get him to pay out with something first, and if he paid out with something bad, we would have re-rolled 2 items for the price of 1. But sadly, Mom had other ideas there. But you know what? That's a great situation in terms of humor, at least, because it was, like, not catastrophic, but also hilarious and bad for me. So that fits all the bills of, like, if you were submitting that as your zany dissertation, I'd be like, you know, this guy probably deserves his degree. Or, you know, this girl statistically deserves her degree. But demographically speaking, slightly more likely it would be a dude. Hey, thanks for the extra deal with the devil chance. I would like to get back in there and, you know, I could potato peel myself, like, a bunch of times and get some bonuses there. This might give us a 2nd level cube of meat, hilariously enough. Maggie's bow is also good. That means we are gonna probably stick with this life, but if it goes terribly wrong, I'm not gonna worry too much. We are going super fast, which is awesome for boss rush purposes. I would like to fight greed. We got 7 keys. I think it's worth a check. Not, Mama Mega is irrelevant. That's an item that the more I play, the more I realize that there's like two big reasons to use Mama Mega. One of them is somehow you've taken it all the way down to the void. The other one is you really want to make boss rush, or you would at least like to make boss rush, and that makes that possible. Dude, greatest bomb I've ever placed. Real talk. Oh, dude, let me into this deal with the devil. I know I've only got a 17% chance, but it's the least you could do after you use me as the butt of your cosmic joke there. Good bomb, dude. You almost got me with that one. No deal. You know what? Reroll that. I don't want to deal with the devil. Or, sorry, I don't want a second level cube of meat. I want a regular first level cube of meat. We are going to make boss rush. And with 10.48 damage, we have a pretty good shot of even wanting to do boss rush, believe it or not. Even though we did it on the last run, I could see there being a case for it on this run. 10.48 damage is excellent. Rate of fire leaves a little bit to be desired, and our bosses are the hardest part for us because of the piercing shots. But we can hit two bosses at the same time. Something to be said about that. You know what? Just noticed, thanks to this room, I would be relatively psyched compared to the value of the item to get Ouija board. Hook me up with some form of spectral tears. Obviously, if I could get Spirit of the Night, I'd be happier. Dead Onion, sure, why not? Dude, you kidding me with this? I will probably reroll Little Gish. Cool Easter egg, not the greatest familiar in the game. If we get a deal with the devil, I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but I actually would love Lump of Coal. Synergizes pretty well with piercing shots. Obviously, you know, Mom's Knife, Brimstone, full guppy transformation, etc., but barring those, I would accept that. It's not good enough. Tempting, because I do like the variable value of whatever the card could be. You know, it could be Joker, it could be Chaos. Even Chaos would be worth getting to give us a free Hush kill, and, you know, we can get all the stuff that's down there. Certainly worth holding at the very least, but I don't think as an item, it's good enough. We need to go for something a little better. Not that we're in tight here, like, because our damage is so good, we're actually really well equipped, but it's getting a little close to crunch time for our damage. Like, that was terrible. We're actually going to win this run, and almost nothing can stop it. I mean, it's only been like a floor and a half since that, like, completely stupid, ridiculous death that we had. Just due to circumstance. And we're already at max HP, and we're, you know, stronger than we've ever been. So, feeling like there's very, very low percentage chance of a death here. Overall on this run. We could die again, but I don't think we're going to die permanently. Yeah, that's a good play. Magnet is still pretty bad. Doesn't do much for us. Safety camp? Hoping maybe we can get a... It's a little short term as far as usefulness, but hoping our shop maybe contains a Nun's Habit. Use that to generate a lot of rerolls. Of course, a teleport card would be on the list of things I'd be interested in right now. We got a few different options, though. It's a big floor. We're very lucky we found almost all the special rooms so early. So we can almost certainly have a good chance to make it to boss rush here if we so desire. Do I so desire? I mean, the damage is really good. Admittedly, we did just do boss rush, but so what? Oh, that's the good stuff. Okay. Well worth 2 bombs. Honestly, would have been worth the Spirit Heart, even. Especially because we have too many. Stop with the Spirit Hearts. Unnecessary. Just waiting on this last... Man, money is hard to come by, but just waiting on this last special room, which It's liable to be a shop, although I would definitely go to a curse room if it shows up as well. There we go. We got enough bombs to get to 15 cents. It is greed. It's bad timing for a greed fight. It's also a tough call on what you do with the D6 at this point. Because we could use it to reroll our shot speed. Or not, sorry. We could use it to reroll the shot speed up. Or we could use it to reroll the magnet. Or we could use it to reroll whatever we get from a potential deal with the devil. Or we could use it to reroll boss rush. So you can see my conundrum here. You know, there's a couple of very, very potentially viable options. That's an AWAS. AWAS is a ticket out of boss rush no matter what. So I am for that. That's great. This gets rerolled into the D100. I don't consider the D100 that zany anymore. Sometimes we will use it, but it shows up so much and there's so many opportunities to reroll that I think we can also afford to say no to it now and then. And honestly, I've been fighting for this run, so I'm going to keep it. It's not a cool run, but I'm going to take it nonetheless. So that was like the worst shot speed up of all time. 0.16 shot speed and a rules card. It's the way the cookie crumbles, but I'm okay with that. We should have re-rolled the magnet, I suppose. Oh, dude, the damage is a little silly. Just slow your roll on that front. Okay. Do that. We did get the deal. We're going to take both of these. Now we have permanent Polaroid invincibility, after we take the Polaroid at least. And we can come in here. What do we get out of here? Ipecac, great item. Mr. Mega is a good item. Evil Eye, no, you just pop AWAS for certain. Grab Ipecac, get the heck out of here. And we're sitting pretty. I mean, we have 72 damage now. It's really nice when your damage equals your deal with the devil chance. That's all I'm going to say about that. I guess there are some situations in which you could have like a 0.5 deal with the devil chance, but this ain't one of those situations. So stop being pedantic, okay? We are going to accept that sometimes you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Hematemesis can save us a lot of trouble here. I'm basically unconcerned about our HP. Even though it's not amazing right now, I think we can live easily on 1 HP times 8 lives. I think we gotta stick with Hematemesis. What's our other pill? Moon? Death. Okay, yeah. I think we gotta stick with Hematemesis. Which, if we find our secret room, second secret room rather, could stand to give us a bunch of HP upgrades. I can't believe we're still rolling Mom's Toenail. Kate's gonna shake her head. And she's not gonna be wrong, is the thing. This is like the only trinket. Oh, no, we could have taken Safety Cap, which would have been better. Watch Battery or Super Magnet, whatever it's called. It was Super Magnet. You know what? I will do that. And I know it's a huge damage downgrade there. What is going on with my knives? Why did I do that? Because the thing with the D100 is that it's too safe. A 6 room is permanent. And that's what makes it special, in my opinion. We have a strange situation. I don't know if this is Monstro's Lung, Mom's Knife, or what, but it's also one of those rare situations in which you can't be mad at me for having Mom's Knife because it's actually worse than what we started with. Like, at some point, you got to accept that this is the rare situation in which Mom's Knife is actually substantially worse. That did hurt. Do we have the wafer? Oh, you know what we do have is Infestation 2. Infestation, no breathing, something, 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 and a something, and a something. Didn't want to waste my time coming up with lyrics there. Who bothers with that, you know? No deal? A little bit unhappy with the lack of a deal. Life does go on. We do have, perhaps the mind. Also, I love Midas Touch. If we can get to permanent Polaroid invincibility, then we're going to be loving life here with Midas Touch, Mom's Knife. Worth it. We do, no matter what, we still got the guppy chance. It's low, but we do have a 100% deal with the devil chance. Not so low. We have acid, baby? We do. It was like, we popped a pill that was bad, but the enemies got poisoned, and I was temporarily very confused. So we should try to use pills when relevant. I can't offhand see explosive immunities, so I'm thinking that I will probably not worry. Blind Rage versus Mom's Toenail? I've had this pill for years, man. I wouldn't dare. Excuse me. I am going to check the curse room. I'm unconcerned about HP. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Whore of Babylon is a... It gives us no stats till we go into the next room. Don't freak out yet. That's the moneymaker right there. Good speed increase, which is honestly really important. At our present speed. Or at our previous speed, rather, which was 0.88. And then combine that with the damage upgrade, and I'm feeling like that was the right call. I don't know if we have the relic, or if that's just... excuse me. If that's just Dark Bomb paying out from these red hearts that we saw earlier, but this is good. This is like we left a sweet startup that we founded ourselves. Oh, that was close. And then we found an opportunity to go join another startup, and we just made that startup awesome. You know, a very relatable anecdote there. For all of those amongst us who have started up 2 successful companies. I'm at -1 right now, so I just need to find somebody out there who has 3 and we're good to go. I'm not gonna fight Hush. I'm not gonna fight Hush because I don't want to. I resent having to say it, but there are runs in which I like fighting Hush. Namely runs in which I can crap on him. And there's runs in which I don't like fighting Hush, which is basically all the other ones. Oh, come on. You were already dead. I would love some shoop-de-whoop action. And I would continue to love some shoop-de-whoop action because we aren't getting any here. Now, I did get rid of permanent Polaroid invincibility chance. I also got rid of hematemesis. We're gonna roll just fine on Spirit Hearts because we do have the relic. I mean, you could have... I said earlier, I don't know if we have the relic. Suppose I could have just looked for the enormous blue cross surrounding or like trailing behind our character. Seems to be a successful choice. You cannot hurt me. Midas Touch is going to get the job done. Okay, we shouldn't have taken the... You know, I'm getting cocky. And there were some times where this run was looking a little bad. We shouldn't be getting cocky. That's a needlessly tone deaf right now is a good word for it. That's fine. Let's get the heck out of here. There's no reason we have to finish your run quickly with Mom's Knife and then also do more things to make us the enemy here. Sister Maggie's okay. We did get conjoined. Lucky Foot is good. 5 luck should give us new items. Skinny Odd Mushroom, sorry, Fat Odd Mushroom is actually terrible for us, which I didn't even think of, but a 0.1 speed downgrade is fairly awful right now. With 0.78 speed after the fact. But again, presumably all we're going to have to do is, worst case scenario, beat Blue Baby with 1 HP. I think that is beyond plausible. In all likelihood, we will probably have to beat Blue Baby with, like, 6 HP. Still worth popping pills, get a little poison damage out of it. I don't know, who cares? Where's my items? Well, you can't get your items until you finished your meat. I never understood that in the song The Wall, you know? It's because I'm a kid who, well, I was a kid who liked meat but didn't like dessert that much. I know it sounds like I'm putting on airs, but it was the honest-to-God truth. So in the Pink Floyd song The Wall, when they go, you know, you can't have your pudding till you finished your meat, I'm like, There's an opportunity for capitalism to prevail here. You give me your meats, ha ha ha, and I'll give you my pudding, ah ha 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 ha. You know, that's the basis of Econ 101. We're getting gains from trade here. I'm just saying, those idiot kids in the song are missing out. So we have conjoined and also triple shot. We have created a situation in which, you know, we got a little too many knives, if I'm being honest with you. It is also taking us 100 years to charge up enough knives that we can actually shoot some out, and our range is not good. When the knives hit, they do a lot of damage, but that triple shot has destroyed our rate of fire. We're still gonna win. Thank you for not making me go to delirium, which I think might have made me crap my pants. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.